What is going on, people? Still a little sick. That is why I missed yesterday's 25 Days of Christmas. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it up in this one and do day 10 and day 11 in the same little review, I guess you want to call it. They're going to be a little shorter. I'm going to try to keep them to a minimum because it's going to be 2 movies. But to make it up for you guys yesterday, I'm going to make it up for today. Or make it up today. These 2 movies I'm going to do are 2 childhood favorites of mine. And, you know, I watched these a long time. I was going to do this one yesterday, so I'll start with that one. And this is Jingle All the Way. It's directed by Brian Levant. It's written by Randy Kornfield. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. It has Sinbad. It has Phil Hartman, among many others. Pretty much what this is, it's all about a toy craze. There is a toy called Turbo Man that everyone must have. It's almost like the craziness that goes on every single Christmas nowadays. There's always one toy that somehow pops out that everybody needs, everybody wants, everybody must have. And let's just say Arnold Schwarzenegger's character might not be the best of fathers, works too much and everything, which is screwing up the whole family and everything. So pretty much what he wants to do to, you know, keep in the good graces of his son and everything, because they're going through either a breakup or divorce. I don't remember exactly what. To be in the good graces of his son, all the son wants really is the Turbo Man. So pretty much what Arnold Schwarzenegger goes through this movie is trying to get it. And the trials and tribulations, you know how crazy sometimes the mall gets. Well, at one scene, you know, the mall opens up and everybody's running for this thing. He runs into Sinbad at one point. He ends up buying a counterfeit one at one point. It's just the trials and tribulations that go through Arnold Schwarzenegger's day, I guess you want to call it, to get a Turbo Man toy for his son. I remember loving this one. I think they made a sequel with Larry the Cable Guy. I don't know. It could be good. I don't know. I've never seen it. But this one, the original one, is definitely one to get. I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep these 2 reviews a little bit shorter, kind of just give you the Spark Notes version of it. Well, this second one is a cartoon, and I love, still to this day, I'll watch the 3 movies that I have of this every once in a while. For some reason, I you know, enjoy these characters a lot, and this one is their Christmas special, I guess you want to call it, and that is Care Bears the Nutcracker. Pretty much this is the Nutcracker story with the Care Bears. If you don't know what the Care Bears are, they are these bears that live up in the sky that kind of keep all the kids happy, and they try to keep the status quo of that by, if there is trouble, they end up flying down in their cloud car and pretty much, you know, try to help these kids, make them happy and whatever, because there's a meter that, you know, kind of tells how the kids in the world are. Well, they end up getting transported into Toyland, which then it becomes the Nutcracker story, you know, the evil king and all this stuff. And it just, you know, it's the Care Bears version of the Nutcracker. I remember loving this movie. I haven't popped this in a while, but this one I remember watching a lot during the Christmas season, and you know, every Christmas season they'd have it on Disney or something like that, and then I found it and then I picked it up. But this, again, it's the typical Nutcracker story, but Care Bears. This one here is directed by Laura Shepard and Joseph Sherman. It's got the voices of Bob Dermer, Don Francks, and Luba, among many others. So I'd say definitely go ahead, if you're into, you know, cartoons and everything, definitely check out the Care Bears Nutcracker, because I, you know, to this day like it. And Jingle All the Way, if you're in for a comedy, if you know, want to laugh and get excited and everything, definitely go ahead and check out Jingle All the Way. I'll leave the links to both those movies in the show notes. I'll also leave the link to the 13th Wolfman, who's also doing the 25 Days of Christmas. I'll leave the links to all my other social medias down there as well, whether it's my Instagram where I show off my movies, where it's my Twitter where I kind of just post random stuff, as well as my reviews, a Facebook fan page. I'm also part of the Dorkening. On Tuesday nights, we have a live show where we either interview people or just have pretty much like a dork session where we just talk. And yeah, I'll leave all that stuff, all the information in the description box. Hopefully you're enjoying these 25 days of Christmas. Like I said, I was under the weather, so I couldn't do one yesterday. But from here on in until the 25th, I will be doing more reviews. So stick around for that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Tell people I'm around. Let people know about this. If you have a movie you want me to review, a Christmas movie, let me know in the comments. And until tomorrow, I'll see you. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of it, go ahead, hit that subscribe button.